Hi guys!
Welcome back
to Best Friends Who...
That's it. Finito.
Name change, guys, sadly.
Yeah, well, it's a bit sad, but also it was about time.
It was about time. In all transparency, we've been missing out with our name. We have lost a lot of moolah.
A lot of bit of this, a lot of bit of dollar.
We wanted to be real with you guys. The FUCK has been holding us back, and as sad as it makes us to change the name, we've got to become a bit more PG.
Yeah. I mean, the content's not going to change.
No.
Just when we're like trying to talk to brands, we've got to like make them think that we're not like bad, and we have to like kind of, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like don't judge a book by its cover, but we are being judged by a cover, and that is you topless, and that's putting people off.
My physique, this male peak physique, they don't like it. They went, "You're too fat to go on a billboard.
I can't believe
You're too fat to get any brand deals, mate." And I went, "Sorry." It's like, you know, everyone's topless on billboards.
Yeah,
everyone's
that
like a
chest
topless,
hair
sexy.
Yeah, it's a bit inappropriate, isn't it?
Yeah, I should shave.
But guys, we're back.
This is weird, man.
It is so weird because it's been 2 months, and we would like to apologise for that because it was just meant to be 1 month. But James was a stubborn little boy. I said, James, let's get some people to make the set so it's quicker, more sufficient. But no, he wanted to be the alpha. He wanted to be the male of the house and decided to create it himself.
That's classic influencer, that is.
What?
Oh, we'll pay someone to do all the hard work. I don't want to do that. Get on your fucking knees and graft.
Right.
But you didn't. You didn't want to get your nails
I said,
dirty.
this ain't my domain. I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither
I
do
either
I.
pay someone or I let you do it, and you wanted to do it.
This is not my domain, but I learned it's something called fucking YouTube, something that you do as a career, yeah? You go on there and go, how do I do this? And you find out how to fucking
Yeah,
paint.
well, it took you fucking long enough, and we got comments after comments, people getting actually pissed off at us for how long we've taken.
But now people can look at the set and go, well, this ain't just a feather set.
Yeah.
This ain't just like a saving
is hard
grace. This is
work.
a fucking... I made this with actual blood, sweat and tears. I've cried on this set. I've punched this set. I've hurt myself.
Yeah.
I've done all sorts. This is my fucking baby.
Yeah.
And
Too
I'm
right.
proud of it.
Yeah, it has taken a lot. But we're here, and who would have thought that we're in our second bedroom right now? It is kind of crazy.
Exactly.
We did try to get a studio for you guys because eventually... Hopefully we will one day get there. But we were quite naive with it. We actually went around and looked at some studios. Because on Rightmove, they say they're a certain price. But then once you get there, they let you know about the business rates and the service charge. And you're looking about like...
At least four G's.
$4,000 a month. And we're thinking, no,
Shall I
mate.
tell you how much money we make on this podcast, yeah? About minus nearly £1,000 every month. So this has been a year of just debt, just literally not a profit. But that means, guys, that we truly are here because we love it.
For the vibes.
Because we don't, I wish I was rich. Can't buy bread.
So obviously the name has changed because we wanted to be a bit more brand friendly, a bit more PG.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the sponsor of today's video.
Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on?
Whoa, we're back in season 1.
This episode is sponsored by Kenner School Soothing Cream Gel.
They want to help break down the taboos around talking about intimate health. In particular, it's important for everyone to know how to deal with intimate area irritations of this nature if they occur. So I've pulled together a list of tips and tricks I do to keep it cool down there.
Number 1.
Since coming back from holiday, I realised that wearing wet and tight bikini bottoms for too long did cause a bit of irritation down there. So luckily I brought the Kenner School Soothing Cream Gel with me. So girlies, if you're out there on holiday, keep that in mind when you're spending your time by the pool or the sea.
That's a very good tip. What's tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is never wear knickers to bed. You've got to let that vulva breathe, whether it's wearing a baggy t-shirt to bed, baggy trousers, or completely nude.
And now, what's tip number 3?
Number 3 is in my day-to-day life, I like to wear granny pants. Big, stretchy underwear to keep my vulva area cool. Thongs may look cute, and yes, I do wear them occasionally, but just be careful as sometimes they can be uncomfortable and tight, which can cause intimate area irritation. Your partner may like you in them, but if they love you, they can suck it up and let the granny pants be. And where can you find it, James?
You could find your Kenner School Soothing Cream Gel in your local Tesco's, Morrison's, Boots, Superdrug and Amazon for only $5.99.
That is a good price, that is.
Let us know in the comments how you like to keep it cool.
Back to the video. We're back!
Oh my God. I'm rich.
Well, guys, make sure to like and comment and do what you can, so then eventually we can get a studio, because that'll be really fun. But some of you guys might be wondering, what is the difference with season 2? You know, what's going to be new and fresh? Well, we've got an extra mic.
Oh,
so you know what that means, guests.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, they're not gonna be randomers, because like I said, this isn't our second bedroom and I don't feel comfortable with random people just walking into the home.
God.
I know James doesn't care, but I
don't
do.
give a fuck.
You know,
That's
protect
funny.
your peace. What if they're actually really rude and mean, and then you've got that energy
Get
in
out
your
my
house?
fucking house.
True.
What are you gonna do? They're gonna say, "Oh no, I'm here now. What? This is my home. Fuck off." And what are they gonna do? Boycott and say where we live? No one wants to come down the street. It's crazy. It's a scary street. Like no one wants to come down here.
Road. Yeah.
So it's all good. And I think also I like, I've got a huge amount of guests that I want in my head.
Uh-huh.
I know you've got guests that you want in your head, but
Yeah.
we also want you guys to comment down below.
Yeah.
Wherever you're seeing this, if you're listening, whatever, DM us all sorts. Just like which guests do you want? Who do you think would match the vibe? Not just your favorite YouTuber or whatever, but someone that could, match our energy or just be part of this funny thing. Because that's what we're aiming for. Not just people with big names and do cool stuff. Someone that we can actually get
just
along with.
Just because they have a big following, we don't want that.
I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? So I just.
But also, people with big followings probably wouldn't agree to come into our house and film this.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Oh, where's your studio?" It's like, well, it's this gaff.
Do you think people pay? Like when people go on certain podcasts, do you think they're going on that for free, or they?
I think podcast is very much a free thing.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a huge podcast where it's like, obviously you've got money to shell out, pay me something for my time.
But
because they're going to make loads of money off monetization from that.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
So I'm saying, like, if you got like, I don't know, Elon Musk, for example, and the video gets like 4 mil views, you're getting like 80 bags.
But say if it's a big podcast and someone who's big but not as big as that podcast goes on it, surely they're gaining from going on the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it depends on what level you are to the podcast.
Right, gotcha.
Do you know what I mean? Like Trump's not going to go on a podcast for free.
No, yeah.
It'd be like millions.
Or like Tana Mojo, for example.
She'll go on for free. She needs it.
Do you think?
Yeah. She has her own podcast as well, but like I feel like she would. I think when she went on the Saving Graces, that shit was definitely for free.
You don't think she asked to get paid?
Maybe she tried, but they were just like, no.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't pay Tana.
Crazy.
I'm sorry if you're watching this. I wouldn't pay you. You can come on, but I ain't fucking paying it.
I would pay Trisha Paytas. That would be iconic.
I would pay Trisha Paytas. I think I would.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want. Who's the guest I want?
Let's manifest a guest right now. Doesn't have to mean they're coming into this particular set, but
He's
don't
fucking
talk about
everywhere.
it. Don't fucking talk about it.
Oh, all of this is actually not accurate, is it?
No, it's not.
Because he's now bald.
Yeah. But
So,
do you know what's sweet though? Apparently, I don't know if this is true. I think it's just us like making things up. But people are saying that the reason he shaved his hair off is so he could spend more time with his girlfriend without being noticed. He shaved those locks off for a girl.
do you know how funny that is? That is literally the most bullshit thing I've ever heard.
You don't think it's
Because
real?
you know how big and publicised him with a shaved head is now?
Yeah, now it is because people found out. But apparently he was like, oh, it was nice while it lasted. And honestly, I shed a tear.
You're
No,
weird,
because
man.
that's his career. Those luscious locks, like, people obsess over it. And he shaved it all off for one girl. That's the special girl. Can you
it's
imagine?
Not you.
You wouldn't
Imagine
shave all your hair off for me, would you?
Yeah, I will.
Huh?
When I get a hair transplant.
That's different.
It's not different because he needs one too. And he's probably got one. That's probably what he's doing it for. He hasn't shaved his hair off for his girlfriend.
probably.
I'm sorry. Because no girl would be with Harry Styles and be like, I want you to shave your head.
Yeah, if it means that they have privacy.
Put a fucking hat
I'm
on.
sure.
Put a fucking hat on. Don't
Yeah, but
shave the fucking thing.
You can notice those locks from a mile away. Those curly little locks.
Oh, if you want, why are you being like that?
Like what?
Like those curly locks. Oh.
Says you. You've got a naked Jennifer Aniston there, and you keep touching her tit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You keep rubbing it, and it's not fair.
No, I don't. It's my girl.
Just because I have small ones.
Yeah, but you've got a whole shrine of Harry Styles right now. A whole. You can't
Guys,
see shit.
look at my new blanket. It says "I Heart Harry" on it, and it has all the Harrys.
Shame they're not accurate. But I've still got you. I've got you here.
Yeah, the most disgusting, ratty-looking photos of me you could find. It's like you're taking the piss. It's like, oh, I've got a fit girl there, and then here's my ugly bird. That's what you're doing.
Ugly bird. That's horrible. I don't know why you would say that because these are the most stunning photos of yourself. Don't put yourself down like that. You're stunning in these.
Shut up.
I would say you're more sexy than Jennifer Aniston in this picture. Look at that picture there. That gets me going. That's what I wake up to and go to sleep to every night. So, you know, it makes me turn on a little bit.
Oh, really?
That's horrible. There's nothing.
Take it down then.
No, because I'm trying to show
Take it down.
the duality of life.
Put a poster of me up there.
I just get your tits out and I will. Get your tits out, take a photo like that, and you'll get there.
Deal.
All right. I want you to go to a photo shoot, and take a photo with just a slight bit of side boob.
All right, you've got to pay for the photo shoot though.
100%, and you're going there.
Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Cool. Any photographer that wants to take a picture of Isabella's tits, just hit me up.
Oh my god.
Female, preferably, or a gay male. That would be great. Because I know some bloke would be like, "Oh, I'll fucking do that."
You're crazy.
And you'll never send me the photo. It'll be introduced straight to his wank bank.
Also, before we get into what we're talking about in today's episode, you have something you need to tell me.
Do I? Oh, yeah. So, as you guys can tell, I got a haircut.
Sorry, got an itchy nose.
Got a haircut. Do you like it? I think it looks pretty good. Pretty sexy. Anyway, so I went to the barber. I don't know if you guys remember, if some of you are new, if some of you are like OGs, but we spoke about my barber going to Japan. And how he went to maid cafes, and I said he's very like into weird anime porn thing.
Yeah.
So he was busy yesterday. He wasn't there. And I went to go get my haircut at the same place, but with a different barber because I didn't know if he was back from holiday yet and if he was busy. But I needed to get a haircut yesterday, like I needed to. So I got my haircut, and like the first thing the guy sits down and goes, "Yeah, so like your barber said that he saw your TikTok about him going to like a maid cafe." I went bright red. Bright red. He went, "Yeah, man." He said he kind of did him dirty, man. You know, wants to have words with you. I went, "Nah, I'm never going back there ever again. I'm never." Because I said like, "Oh, he loves that slutty maid shit." I was like, he loves cartoons. I made him look like a fucking knob. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not happy." He's like, he saw that. And
you
he was
said
like,
he would never see it.
I know, he saw it.
How does he see it? Does he know you do social media?
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you talk about him then?
I tell him about the podcast all the time.
So why would you say that he's never going to see that? Of course he's going to see it.
He always asks, like, so like, how's it going? Like, he doesn't ever seem like he's up to date with it. Like, he doesn't care. He just wants to know. So I just thought you were talking to
Oh my god, yeah, you proper went for him. Insert the clip now.
I know, it was bad. It was really bad. But I think I'm just going to move barber.
Well, you should anyway, because it's not great. You always come back going, "Oh, I don't really like my hair."
No, it's because it's just like some days it's great, some days it's not. I don't know, man. I just really.
Well,
my hair
sorry,
is so
James's
important.
barber. He didn't mean it.
I don't want to say your name, but I apologise if you see this. I never thought you would see it. That's not an excuse, though.
That's not an excuse.
I just, But then the barber that was cutting my hair, the one that you told, said that you did go for that reason. And he said to me it was fair enough that you said that because it's true. I was like, cool.
Oh
but
my
I went bright red.
Oh
like,
yeah, I can imagine.
I was like,
God, it's getting hot in here. I start sweating like.
Like I see myself in the mirror getting more red.
Oh no.
Horrible.
Also, look what I've got, guys. I've got Kim Kardashian's energy drink. I bought it off TikTok shop.
Is it called Pussy?
What?
Is it called Pussy?
It's not called Pussy.
There's an energy drink called Pussy.
It's called. I thought it was called Kamade, but it's not.
What's it called?
Oh yeah, it is Kamade Azani. What the fuck does that say there?
So I'm gonna say if this is Kim Kardashian's drink, this is what Kim Kardashian's pussy tastes like. Let's hope it's nice.
That's not factual, but yeah. Also, I've never seen her promote this anywhere, so it's kind of creepy.
That is shite. There's no aid in that.
That's
no
because
fizz.
there's zero sugar. Also, it's been open for a while, so that's why it's not fizzy. It's only 10 calories, gluten-free, vegan. I mean, if you're a health queen, I'd say get it, because also the packaging's really cute.
That is shit. Her pussy don't taste too nice.
Why do you always have to make it sexual?
How is any of that sexual?
Her pussy tastes like that.
Because why would you name a drink after yourself?
Kimade.
Yeah, and be like, that's kind of insinuating that's what you taste like. I wouldn't name a drink James and people were like, "Oh, I'm tasting James." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Zani.
Azani. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but don't drink that.
Kamade Azani.
That tastes like a really shit monster.
Who's Azani?
That's definitely got bull sperm in there. Taurine.
Maybe, but I'm going to drink it.
All right, enjoy it. Well, I've got my Red Bull.
It's got vitamin B6 and B12.
Yeah, fair. This has got B6 and B12 in this
I
as
do
well.
prefer that Red Bull, though. That's the best Red Bull out there.
I had it in America, but
good.
the one in America is still a different gravy.
Really?
But anyway, in today's episode, we kind of want to give you a big catch up.
Yeah.
Of what we've done in the last 2-3 months. You know, we've done a lot. And like we said, we weren't supposed to go this long, but it's just been a crazy few months. It's like intense and
we want to just have a cheeky catch up with you guys.
That's literally it. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I can't speak today.
Why?
I'm a bit hungover, man.
You are hungover.
I went a bit crazy last night. I've cut myself. I got in a fight. You should have seen the other guy. The other guy was a pole in Wagon and Horses. So,
well,
it was an ick.
We'll get into the fight that you did have recently, but we'll talk about that in today's episode later on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's keep you up to date in order. I'd say the first thing you guys missed out on was James's trip to America.
Yeah.
So
I pulled loads of girls there.
I bet you did.
And they didn't come back because they wouldn't let me go.
Oh, really?
Nah, don't leave us.
They love the British accent.
Don't leave us, please. Leave her for me.
You have got the most British accent ever, though.
You said that I have a really nice voice.
Yeah,
so
you have a nice, you could put me to sleep with your voice. Sometimes it's a bit, loud, but when you talk softly, that's when you can put me to sleep.
So, I went to America.
Yeah, that's nice. That's like ASMR to my ears.
I went to America and I went to see my nephew. And if you guys have followed my TikTok, you would see that I've obviously made loads of videos with him. And everyone was like, "Is he your brother? Is he your son?" Like, fucking hell, everyone thought I was a dad. I mean, if I was a dad, you would know about it. Do you know what I mean? But no, he's my nephew, and I love him to bits. I have a weird relationship with him. He is like my brother, son, best friend.
Because you grew up with him for a little bit.
I grew up with him since he was when he was born to about 4. He moved to America, and I've just been keep up to date on the Xbox. We play video games together all the time. We chat, and it was really nice to see him. And it was like the first time I've seen him properly in 4 years, and he hasn't been very well for the last 3 of those years. Well, still 4 years basically. He has a condition called CRMO, which is a auto-inflammatory disease of the bones. So basically it means that your bones are really brittle, a lot of pressure on your joints. You could turn over in your sleep and snap your neck. You could trip over a broomstick, which he did, and snap his whole ankle, his leg. Crazy. And there's loads of things that go into it. And it was he hasn't really been able to have a proper summer or a life for about 3 years since he was 9, 8. So it's been a long time, and this summer he was finally into remission, which basically means he hasn't got those symptoms. He could relapse into it, but he's okay. So, and it was his birthday coming up, and I wanted to surprise him, and I wanted to do some really cool stuff in the summer. He's been in a wheelchair a lot. He's been in hospital for a year. Well, he's been in and out of it's awful. But he had a full on right. I am now a kid again. I am now Matthew. I can go out and have fun. And I was like, right, surprise him, birthday, boom, let's have the sickest summer. And it was the craziest and best 2 weeks I've had in a long time. And
you showed up in a box.
I showed up in a box, did a little TikTok of that, and he loved it. And he was like, "Oh, James, we got to make some TikToks together." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know if your mum will let you. You're young, but I'll ask." And Siobhan was like, "Yeah, make some, it'd be sick." And we all made TikToks. We spent the whole time coming up with ideas. It was hilarious. And I think it really gave him a boost in his confidence and personality, because he gets bullied. That was, I feel, a chance for him to feel loved and appreciated and stuff, because all the comments were so lovely. They were like, "Matthew's great. Where's Matthew? Oh, Matthew's hilarious. We need more Matthew." And he was like, "People like me?"
Yeah.
I was like, "People love you, man." And then obviously there's a few comments where "Oh, fucking, you should go buy a fucking toothbrush and brush his teeth because his teeth are so yellow."
Yeah.
But that's all the medicine he's on. It makes his teeth yellow. It makes him have really bad skin conditions and all sorts. But it's sad when I see those, because it's just so insensitive for just a kid, man. Do you know what I mean? He's 12. It's all he is just smile and have fun.
Luckily, he doesn't see those comments though.
No, we don't let him see those stuff. Yeah. But I see him, and that's when I really got a fucking really bad haircut. And Matthew got such a bad haircut, I thought, fuck me.
Yeah.
He's going to get bullied to shit. And he was like, I like it. And I was like, oh.
That's what's important though. If he likes it, then it
looks great. And I was like, fuck. Because I took him to the barbers there. And they're shit in America. Barbers in America are just shit. Everyone just goes skinhead there.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, low skin fade, bit of this, bit of that. She was like, sure thing. All off. And I was like, oh
God.
no.
Yeah.
I had to like walk up to her. I was like, stop the cut.
Yeah.
Please. And I was just thinking to my head, like, my heart was going. I was like, Siobhan,
Oh no.
who was like his mum,
Yeah.
is gonna fucking kill me. Because I said, don't worry, I'll look after him. I'll take him. He'll be fine. Took him and I was like, no. So he walked back and he was like, I love this haircut. And I'm thinking deep down, I'm getting bollocked later and you're getting bullied, mate. You have no idea, but when you go to school next week, you're gonna get rinsed. And I was like, I don't know how I felt guilty, so guilty. We get to the home and Siobhan's like, so you got your hair cut? And Matthew's like, yeah. And her face was like, what the fuck is that? But she was like, no, it does look great. I'm just not used to it. But like she said to me, like, it is shit. Like, what the fuck happened there then?
But I feel like if you hadn't have done those TikToks, maybe he would have got bullied like in a more worse way for the haircut. But because you had those TikTok videos that all the kids were like obsessing over, that kind of like lowered the blow. Is that the word?
Yeah, it's weird because he like I won't get into like the bullying he gets. It's like horrific. Makes me very sad. But he doesn't like at all have like many friends. It's really shit 'cause I don't understand why he doesn't, because he's not a horrible person. He's not this like, you know, at school there's some like weird freaks that just like, be honest, they're just weird.
Yeah.
Like, he's just not. He's just a normal, fun, smiley kid who just plays Xbox and just has fun. And he hasn't really been able to be social in the last 3 years. So maybe he's very excited. So maybe he's a bit loud and a bit intense. But it's because he hasn't been allowed to see people for 3 years. Do you know what I mean?
Also, kids don't like when other kids have something like different about them.
That's the thing.
So his illness might, because kids don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sometimes they're just mean. Like, kids can be so fucking mean.
No, they're awful, but they just don't know what they're doing. But like we made these videos not thinking obviously it would do anything at all amazing. I just thought I'd just do like how my videos normally do, which is like decent. And about like a fair few of them hit over 2 mil, and they all hit in America where she lives. And is all the comments were like, I go to school with that kid. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? This is a really weird thing for like TikTok to like push me out to these like where I am. Also, this kind of makes sense, but it's still weird. But he walked into school and all these girls in the cafeteria were like, Matthew, you're that guy from TikTok. Oh my god, hi! And like all these kids from like year 10 or whatever, like giving them fist bumps from like baseball. Like, yo, bro, that's sick. I've seen you, man. You're cool, bro. And Matthew like called me up afterwards after school. Was like, James, I am so fucking famous right now. I am so famous. All the girls love me. I walked into school. They were all saying my name. I was like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, but can you imagine being that age? Because like, when I was in like year 7, I would watch so much like YouTube. Obviously, we didn't have TikTok, but like I would view like TikTok as like, if you were I would view YouTube as like, you are famous.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how I would feel. Say if like a YouTube video got views and I went into school and people were saying that to me, I would feel like Kim Kardashian.
Oh no, he is gas. But now I've turned him into a little demon, content demon.
Oh no.
He said, I'm going to get TikTok. Nobody actually follows you for you anymore, James. They follow you for me. And I'm going to take all your money, all your followers, and you're nothing. And I went, what the fuck? Remember where you came from, Matthew. Do you know what I mean?
Humble yourself.
Yeah, humble yourself. He's like, I'm going to be just as famous as Mr. Beast, and you're going to be forgotten.
Oh my god.
And I was like, fucking hell, what have I done? What have I released into the world?
As he should. I wish I had confidence like that.
Yeah, he has some ungodly confidence. I don't get it, but I love him, man. I do love him, and I think he's great. And I'm hopefully to see him. I'm going to see him soon, hopefully. But he is like the GOAT. And I just really wish like people could understand what Matthew goes through, and it's really hard to explain. I don't want to like go into it in too much detail because it's intense and it's just sad. And it's not the best first podcast, but if you guys are interested in stuff, we can talk about it again. But it is quite, it's one of those things.
Yeah. Well, you came back from America. You were gone for like 2 weeks, and then straight away we decided to go on a cruise.
It's lit.
And you guys know that we have been on one before. We went to like
Yeah.
south of France and stuff. But
No
this
biggie.
one was way better, not because of the locations. Obviously that was really cool.
That was literally the benefit of it.
No, the reason why it was better is because we didn't argue. I feel like we needed that. It was nice to have a break from the podcast. Like, we were just hanging out with each other and just like social media. Like, we would make TikToks, but it wasn't like.
Yeah.
I feel like we would get into arguments on the last one because who remembers that content James used to make me do, where I would shout at him, like he would do something and I would shout at him, but some people would think it's real, but it wasn't. Do you remember what I'm on about?
Yeah, I know. Obviously, I remember.
Yeah, that would cause arguments.
No, but why though? I'm asking you to shout at me.
Yeah, I don't know, but you'd be like, no, say it like this, say it like that, and I'll be like, and then I would actually start shouting at you in general.
And then I'd go, perfect. That is. See, sometimes I piss you off on purpose because I need that reaction, man. Authenticity. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I want you to shout at me, fucking shout at me. Don't tickle me. Fucking scream at me. Do you know what I mean?
That was a very weird time in your TikTok.
I literally can't
career,
think back to like my life 2 years ago, a year ago, because it makes me cringe. Like, I literally don't. I feel like, ugh, why am I? I will think about like to where I am now in 2 years' time, thinking that was just ugh.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never look back in the past and go, I'm proud of myself. Okay.
I always cringe.
Fuck. I even like. Oh man, I can't even get to it.
Yeah, no. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, we didn't argue much, and we used to argue a lot.
Uh-huh.
Last season of the podcast.
What, like behind closed doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
It was quite scary, actually.
Yeah, it was getting a lot like.
You were threatening to break up with me, man.
Honestly, obviously, I didn't want to break up with you.
No, but you were threatening it.
I was threatening.
You were throwing that word like.
Because it was so
loosely.
intense, like we were just getting on top of each other. So I feel like us going on holiday was so needed, where we don't have to worry about the podcast, we don't have to worry about anything work related.
Yeah.
But one thing they don't tell you about cruises is the swingers on there.
Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ.
It's just a sex fest.
It is.
And I hate it. God, people want to fuck me all the time.
Oh, so that's where you were going instead of the smoking area. Because James would leave me a lot on that cruise. He'd be like, oh, I'm just going to...
Yeah, I'm just going to go down to the casino.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I come back, I'm like... Whoo! I'm fucking, my hair got makeup all over me, loads of lipstick, and I'm like, yeah, casino's crazy.
But
I just had sex.
We got a lot of... It's very sociable, though. I think I don't know if it's just a Virgin Voyages cruise, because that's the only cruise we've ever been on.
That's not true, though. Because the first time we went on that cruise, nobody would speak to each other, and it was just you're who you are with who you are, and that's it. This cruise, it was like some fucking, I have no idea. It was like everyone was like, if you're not talking to someone else, you're a loser.
Yeah.
And like we were talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And like it was not because we wanted to, because we were so happy being on our own.
Yeah.
But like like everybody else didn't feel okay being on their own, so they were like,
yeah,
you
it was
must
like
come
school.
with us. I was like, what the fuck?
It was like, I'm just trying to enjoy my holiday. Like, nice to meet you, my friend, but like, I'm not going to hang out with you the whole entire time. But these people like form these groups, and now they go on cruises
together.
It's
just like a 40-man group.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's crazy.
they have a Facebook group chat now.
Yeah.
They all met on the Virgin Voyages cruise,
nuts.
and now they go on cruises together, and they're getting all married, and it's what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's my nightmare.
It was a weird experience.
I hate it. But we met this one guy, Aaron.
Yeah.
He's lovely.
Yeah, he was.
He's like a little travel agent kind of guy, but he's just very sweet. And
he was our age as well, because there wasn't many people our age.
No, and I think he was great, and I really like him. And we've booked another cruise to go on, haven't we? And he's going to be on that. So
what? He's going to be on it too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nuts.
So
maybe we're going to start to join the group.
Yeah, mate. Give me on that Facebook group page. All right, Deanna, how you doing?
But guys, I know it sounds, because obviously we were privileged to get to go on the Virgin Voyages in like a gifted way, so we like got it gifted in exchange for TikToks and stuff like that. But we genuinely love the cruise because we actually booked one like ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, this has nothing to do with TikTok now. We're going on one that goes from Dubai to Singapore, and I'm so excited.
Sick.
And we're going with my sister and Abby as well, so it's just going to be so fun. But they've never been on a cruise before, and
Oh, mate.
they are genuinely scared that they're going to get kidnapped by pirates. I don't know what videos they've been watching, but they are convinced that they cannot walk alone on the cruise, because they're fearful that some people are going to climb up onto the ship and kidnap them and put them in a suitcase.
Yeah, I'm not being funny. None of us can fit in a suitcase. They're not going to cram me.
They kill you first, mate.
Yeah, but then you're not kidnapped. You're dead.
Yes.
You're murdered.
Yeah. Held for ransom.
What are they going to do? They're going to say to Jojo, get in that fucking suitcase now.
No, they kill you first, or they drug you, then they put you in the suitcase.
I would love for someone to put me in a suitcase.
Shut the fuck up.
Try put a 6'4" very strong. Well, maybe they'll put you in a big duffel bag instead. What fuck? You show me a duffel bag that can fit me. I would buy that. Mm-hmm. You show me a suitcase that can fit me in there.
All right.
It's not even a thing. And none of you can fit in a suitcase. I'm sorry. I would hate to break it to you. It's not going to happen.
Well, apparently, like, cruise ships are the worst for, like, people going missing because apparently the laws are very different. Something to do with because you're always in a different country.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
That's what they were saying.
No, and I told them they're wrong.
How are they wrong?
Because there's still laws in the sea.
Are there?
The sea laws.
Right.
So there's not like you just like suddenly you just go from England and then you like hit this part of the ocean where all laws are just fucking abandoned. There's just one bit of sea and it like shit goes down and then they now we're at that part and now you're it's literally there is laws everywhere. There's not like a part of the sea where it's like free for all. You can kill each other and do whatever and you'll get away from it. No, it's not a thing.
What's crazy though, because you're the one who found this information out, that there was a couple that were having an argument and somehow the wife falls overboard.
I was on a Virgin Voyages, by the way.
And they class it as an accident. Yeah. But I'm not being funny. There's no way you can accidentally fall off that ship.
No, he threw her.
Yeah. And that's just case closed.
And he was very drunk, apparently. He just went, fuck off.
Fucking hell.
You know, she was doing a bit of this. Too much of a bit of yappa.
Shut up,
And he
James.
went, shut up. Fuck off.
No, but it's, honestly, R.I.P. Christ.
Yeah, rip.
You better not get like that one. I'm scared to get in an argument with you.
Yeah, you are. If you're just yapping a bit too much, and I'm just like can't be asked. Go for a little swim.
Did you hear about that teenager as well? That this is so dumb. He jumped overboard because his friends told him he was drunk as well. Yeah. And then he gets eaten by sharks immediately because sharks follow cruise ships, which is another fearful thing.
Yeah, but it's like you're gonna be like
I know I'm gonna be fine.
Like,
I'm
been
excited.
On two of them now already, and I can't feed into their delusions. Like a cruise ship is safe, and it's not like a fucking P&O cruise where it's 1,000 people on a ship. It's you do feel very like classy on a Virgin Voyages because it's very minimal people and a lot of workers. So you're always someone's always in a vicinity. You're not on your own.
Yeah.
There's always someone working there. And you feel, and it's also a very nice looking ship. Yeah. People don't really go there and think, I want to kidnap someone. Like, do you know what I mean? I would never. That's such a long
James,
fucking
what
thing.
did you experience in the casino room? There are weirdos on there. You've got to admit, sometimes you can come across some creepers.
Yeah. So I was in the casino smoking room, and I was winning a bit of money, losing a bit of money, doing a bit of that, mostly losing money. That's just how it goes. I go to the smoking area. And I'm sat there, and I'm with this guy called Aaron that we met before, and he was just saying was like smoking, we're just talking. He was like, talking to me about the next cruise, the Dubai cruise, and all. We're just laughing, and then I just get a tap on the shoulder, and this old man goes, "Do you have a cigarette?" I went, "No. Aaron, do you have a cigarette?" He goes, "Yeah, pass me a cigarette." And I turn, and I give it to this old man, and I freeze. I pause a little bit. Am I seeing this right? I'm holding onto the cigarette right now. And this man is leaning backwards, one hand on my cigarette, his buttons undone, with a man holding his cock, wanking him off, mid-casino, smoking area. And I looked at Aaron. Aaron was like, "It's been going on for about 10 minutes."
Why did he do
Whatever you said, shit. He's like, it's fucking weird, that. I went, yeah, I know. It was like an 80-year-old man wanking off about a 50-year-old man whilst I'm touching him whilst he's getting touched.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like I'm getting touched up as well. I feel like he's passed through my hand. I'm like, I'm like this. And then, to make things worse, the man that was getting wanked off had an ex-husband on the ship and they were sharing a room together. So the ex-husband comes in and goes, "You can't be fucking doing that. You can't be doing that here." And I'm thinking, whoa, I'm in the middle of like a domestic right now. I don't want to get away. And then the guy stands up and starts saying some mad racial slurs to his ex-husband because his ex-husband was black and this white man that was getting wanked off was white. And he was just calling him all these horrible fucking things.
What the heck?
Everything you can imagine. And he had to get pulled out by security. And I think he got taken off the next stop.
And didn't they? So the ex-husbands were sharing a room, and then the security then had to put them in
separate
separate rooms. Why? Do you think they were ex-husbands getting on that ship, or they turned into ex-husbands while on that
they
holiday?
were ex-husbands on that ship, because I remember us going to Santorini on that little tender, and they were there talking and just being like, oh yes, we're not together. Blah, blah, blah.
Some things happen on cruises.
I know, like if I was single on the cruise ship, I would
dang.
fuck everybody on that ship.
Well, people go as singles, don't they?
They do. They go as a single and just tear it up. International pussy. I mean, getting their numbers up. They literally go in there and they'll be like, right, nice suit on, and they just sit and they just wait and they just fuck. What a life.
What a life.
Imagine being on a cruise ship, yeah?
To fuck.
Just to fuck. And then you just go off in the day and go to Santorini. Like, oh, this is lovely. Come back on the ship, fuck. Eat and fuck. Like, that is the fucking life. If we ever break up,
that's where
you're seeing me on a cruise ship just fucking.
Just waiting.
Just any woman of any age above 18, 20.
Above 20. Come on now.
Come on. I'm 23. That's a bit fucking weird.
Yeah.
Above 20. But you don't really get them on the cruise ship. So it's normally above 30.
You're getting age puss. Yeah. Mature puss. I'm getting
MILF. Yeah, mature puss. I'm fucking MILF puss.
Uh-huh.
Experience.
Well, they do want it.
And they're wild. And I just lie there. Make light work. I mean, they fucking,
teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, they'll just fucking reverse on it. On that
okay,
shit.
That's enough. So anyway, we had a lovely holiday together.
It was great.
And then we came back and it was our 3-year anniversary. So we went and stayed, I know. How have we made it 3 years?
I have no idea.
Seriously, how the fuck?
No, we're together because we love each other.
Do we?
Yeah. Oh, I love you. Do you love me?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it
But do you feel like you've just settled with me?
No, not at all. Not at all. Because we've had all these things that happen in our lives. That has been enough for someone to be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But we stuck by each other. It's not like you're just going through shit. Like I've been through shit and you stuck by me. I've stuck by you. But every one of those things that we've been through is a complete valid reason for someone else to go, I can't be involved in that. I've got a dip.
Yeah.
It's a bit intense. But we've been here through thick and thin.
Yeah, man.
I think you're my wifey for lifey.
Yeah, I think so too.
Your wife?
Yeah.
I'm your wife.
You're my husband.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to say.
That's weird. I don't like that. You're my husband. You're
husband.
Oh,
Hubby.
If you call me hubby, we're getting a divorce.
What do you want me to call you?
Dad. D. Dad.
Okay, that's
Dad.
appropriate.
What?
Dad.
Dad.
That's horrific.
I want you to call me
Pappy.
Pappy. I like Pappy. Yeah. Honey. Honey. That's kind of horny.
Honey.
Yeah. I like honey. I hate actual honey. I
love honey.
But calling me honey, that makes me feel like I'm gay.
Honey.
No, don't do that. I hate that song as well.
You're so boring.
I'm not boring. I've just got taste. Everyone just says they like these songs at ABBA. Who the fuck actually likes ABBA? You only like
Me.
ABBA. Yeah, because you're weird and also because you feel like you have to. I'm not being funny. ABBA, you've got all these songs in the
ABBA.
world.
It's such a feel good. Oh my god,
you must have shit standards to feel good because there's so many amazing songs out there in the world. And you go, ABBA's my favourite.
I want to go to Dancing Queen. Are you kidding me?
No, stop.
As soon as I hear that, it's just like
it
so
plays in the club and everyone's like, you can dance. I'm like, all of them icks. Like instantly, like I can't. I just.
No, you're an ick for not enjoying yourself. Just let yourself enjoy.
I'm allowed to be my own person. I've got some individuality about me. I've got my own. Do you know what I mean?
I want to go to the Mamma Mia experience in the O2.
Well, good job you got
and
friends.
You know they put up the degrees in there to make it feel like it's actually Greece. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And you have like Greek food, dance.
Do you know what? I can put the thermostat up on here. I can put the radiator on. Put the heating on. It's about 35.
Yeah.
Order you a fucking kebab. Put Dancing Queen on.
Yeah.
There we are.
That's true. Yeah, but it's not decorated the same. Ooh.
This is pretty much decorated like Mamma Mia a little bit. This looks like Greece.
What Mamma Mia have you been watching?
Blue and white is Greece, mate. Ooh.
I guess, but it's not the same.
Well, neither is a kebab, but you know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's our 3-year anniversary.
We love each other. Don't we?
We somehow love each other. And
that's rude because I've loved you through thick and thin.
Yes. Well, I've been watching a lot of Married at First Sight recently. I'm so sad that it's over. I don't know what I'm going to do with my evenings now. But on one of the episodes, they made a priority list. And I feel like this could be fun for me and James to do, because it shows us
Yeah.
if we are actually compatible long term. I know we have been together 3 years, but are we wasting each other's time? Do we have the same priorities?
Yeah.
So I think we should try it out. We've got our whiteboards.
I've already written mine down because I'm smart. I don't want them to sit in silence.
So our priority list, what are the things that we are putting in order?
The things we're putting in order is...
So first place, so number 1 is most important to us.
Yes. We have looks.
Yep.
Money. Name change for marriage. Children. Sex. And getting along with the other person's family. Because I feel like if you have all these 6 down, that's when you know, like you're talking about the whole life of aspect, do you know what I mean? Because name change is quite a controversial one, isn't it?
Yes.
And I feel like that depends where it goes on your list.
Uh-huh.
And I think family's important, but, you know, you'll see my priority list very shortly because I've got it right here.
Wait, what is it? There's 6, right?
See, you should have fucking done this earlier.
Name change.
Yeah, so you're 1.
Looks.
Name change. Sex, money, children, getting along with family. Read them out, bro.
I've got family, money, name change, looks.
Children.
Oh, there's only 5.
There's 6. Listen. I think a priority is for someone to listen.
I've got 5 right here.
What are you missing?
I've got family, children, money, name change, looks.
Sex.
Oh, fuck. Forgot that one.
So that's number 6, then, isn't it? Because I'm intrigued, and I feel like we have the similar priorities, like day to day. Maybe you got more work priority. I'm more living life priority. I feel like you're more like I've got to get my work done, otherwise I won't be able to survive. And I'm like, well, fuck work. I just want to live my life how I live it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just chatting shit whilst I wait for Isabella because she should have done this before the podcast.
Right, okay, ready. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I've done it wrong, but it's fine.
Oh, okay, right. 3,
2, 1. Oh.
We were so fucking close.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Okay,
right.
we've got family. Oh, no. Okay.
Number 1.
Number 1, I've put family. That's the most
family.
important because you've got to get along with my family, otherwise it's not going to work.
Yeah, I think it's the same wise. Like if you didn't get on my family, I just couldn't do it. Like
that's so long.
It's so, no, but not even that. Like I just don't want it to be like. It's long, but it's also like it just shows who you are. Like if you can get on with my family, that means you're similar to me because they. Do you know what I mean? It's like if they can get on, if you like I don't know how you fucking put it to words, but you know what I mean.
Well, I would never even if I did say, for example, I didn't particularly like your family, I would still be nice to them and not tell you I don't like them. I would,
So you're trying to tell me that you don't like my family?
No, I would be civil and I would meet them and I would still do as much as I can with them. Whereas I feel like some people, if they don't like your family, sometimes they're they make it known, and I'm thinking.
So you're telling me that you would keep it secret? So technically, I don't know if you actually really like my family or not.
I actually like your family.
But you're just saying this because you just said to them, I wouldn't say anything, and I would act the exact same.
No,
if I
obviously, it would be a bit obvious if I didn't particularly like them, but I would still be nice to them. But I think it depends because obviously some family members can be horrible to your partner, and then that's when. Yeah,
but that's fair enough. But that's your mum's problem.
Yeah.
Or whoever's problem, whoever's being mean to them.
Yeah.
Number 2, I put sex.
I put children.
Well, how the fuck are you gonna have a
feel
child?
okay, I'm gonna change those around.
Well, you don't have to. It's your priority. I think in my head, sex is as important as having a child because I feel like sex, it's not everything in a relationship, but that's what keeps it not from being friends. Yeah. And I feel like sex is important after a kid as well because that keeps a spark. Yes. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And if we're not having sex now, when we have a kid, what the fuck's going to happen there then? No, literally. It'd be dry. Yeah. It'd be dead. Dry puss. Fucking dusty puss. But I put children second because I don't particularly want them anytime soon. But I definitely want that option in the future. I don't think I could be with someone that's I don't want kids. No, I want children. How many do you want? 3. 3. Yeah. I want 8. So I want 8 children. But I would love to have a child. I would love to have a few children. I'd love to just have a little family. I want enough where I don't have to buy a fucking family car. Exactly. That's why 3 is the best. Well,
Peak for the person who has to sit in the middle, but
yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Smallest one
that
goes
ain't
in
my
there.
problem.
Or the most annoying, I don't give a shit. Number 4 for me. Well, you put 3 is sex,
Is
right?
sex,
So
yep.
that's reverse. Number 4,
money.
name change.
I mean, I would probably. I don't know why I put. Yeah, I feel like I should have put name change higher because that is very important to me. But I did put money there just because money is important to me if we're having kids. That's my opinion.
Yeah, but I put money last.
If I wasn't having money, if I wasn't having kids with someone, I don't care how much you're earning, but I've always wanted to at least try be as stable as possible.
That's bullshit. That's
Why
bullshit.
is that
You're
bullshit?
bullshitting. You're bullshitting me and you're bullshitting everyone.
What do you mean?
Because you said to me, I'm not going to get married unless you give me a 10 grand ring. You're saying, I don't want you. No, you said, I don't want you to propose until you're financially stable.
Yes.
Right?
Because to
Listen.
me, marriage equals children. And I don't want to be with you if you're not financially stable, even on your own. Because how can you... A marriage to me is kids too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if I had no money and you had no money and suddenly you're expecting a child and you went, I want to keep it, I'd be like, fuck yeah. I don't care. We'll figure it out. Things can happen. What if we got into a relationship and I was so financially stable and next thing you know, I get hit by a car, I can't fucking walk, I can't speak, I can't earn it, and you want to divorce me?
No, those, of course not. Those are all things that could potentially happen. But what I'm saying is, if I have the option to start having, if I have the option to try be financially stable before having kids, I would prefer to do that. Just because it makes things a bit less stressful, you know. I know what it's like when you don't have... Like, I've seen my mum struggle a bit, and I know how it can be a stressful environment in the household.
Same, and I've seen my family struggle with that. But then that's what's making me feel like they can... If you can do it, if they can do it, and they like be the best parents and stuff.
There's ways around it, for sure.
Then I feel like I can. It's like if I would grow up with someone who, like, if my mum and dad had like millions of pounds, I'd be like, yeah, I want someone with money. But because I've seen them have like nothing, especially my mum, but raise me in such a perfect way, I think, well, I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that
without the money.
But yes, you can do that.
It's
but
stressful.
You're putting yourself in stressful situations.
I'll do it for my child.
Yeah, you can do it for your child.
I don't care.
But
I'll
you're putting yourself like, you might not be able to eat, but let your child eat.
That's fine with me. I don't care.
If that's fine with you, that's fine with you.
Because
but I personally wouldn't want that.
It's not my fucking choice.
I know.
You give me money or you give me...
James, I'm saying if that happened... Things happen in life, but I'm saying I don't want to have kids until I'm at a stable point.
I get that, but what I'm trying to say is, if you said to me, James, I want to get married now in a fucking McDonald's with no one, just me and you, and I want to have a kid with you, I'll be like, fucking let's do it. Because I don't care about the whole fucking grand wedding. I don't care about all that stuff because, yes, that's a nice bonus, but I don't need to have that in order to get married to you. If you had nothing... all of this TikTok shit fucking hit the sack, right? Yep. I would still be with you and I'll still marry you and I'll still have kids with you, even if you had nothing at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about what you have, I care about who you are.
Yeah, of course. I'm
not going to wait until, like, fucking hell, I'm getting to like 45 and Isabel still hasn't got that money. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to, I'll be like, let's have a kid. Like, we can make it work. We'll make it work. I'll do whatever. You do whatever. We'll do what we can.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But like I said, if I had the choice, I would rather... do it
obviously
when I know that I'm properly prepared and ready for it.
You wouldn't do it the other way. I feel like you
I
wouldn't
don't know. I don't know because I would want to try. I don't know. It's hard because there has been times where, like, my mum hasn't had a lot and I've still been okay. But I know that there's probably things I haven't seen behind closed doors.
Yeah.
There's probably been times where she's really stressed.
Yes.
And I have seen her stressed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want that life. I don't want to worry like, oh my God, have I got enough money to feed my kid? Because what if you get to a point where you can't feed your kid?
No, and that's horrible.
Then it's fucking tough.
Yeah, and I understand that. So I understand why you would I would want the money. But I'm talking at a point where, let's just say, at base level, we would always have some money to survive. But I'm not technically financially stable. Like,
I don't know, because I suffer
if I
with
earn
bad
25,
anxiety.
yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to. It's hard to put into words.
I
like,
know, but
you say you want a grand wedding, you want fucking this, and you want that.
Every
I'm
fucking girl wants a grand wedding. I'm not being funny. If I've got the choice to have a grand wedding, I'm having a grand wedding. I'm not going to have one just for not having one.
No, but
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but okay, this is where we lie differently here, because I don't give a fuck about all of that stuff.
Don't you want to treat the person you're marrying?
No,
don't you want to treat the girl?
No. If I had the money to treat you, you're getting treated. You're getting whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm worrying in myself. That's a lot of pressure, because that's a lot of money. And if I don't have even money to, like you say, support myself, where the fuck am I going to get?
You saved years for your wedding.
But how can you save when you live by your money, to, like, paycheck to paycheck? Where every penny you're getting in, you have to use. What are you going to save?
Well, yeah, then you can't have it, then, can you?
But that's what's the pressure, because I want to know that if I had nothing, for example, he would still get married, because it's not about, well, I'm only marrying.
Yeah,
you
we would, but it would be disappointing. I would think,
fucking brilliant.
What could have been.
But the reason why I say this is because my whole family, my dad, I think, got married to my mum within 2 months or 2 weeks or something like that. My granddad proposed to my grandma on the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Proposed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My sister got married and kids all in the same year. Like,
right.
Everyone moves really quick, and it's not ever grand. Like, I the only big wedding I've ever been to was my dad's and stepmom's, but all the other ones has just been, oh shit, I didn't know how you got married.
When I say big grand wedding, I don't mean some like crazy fucking rich wedding. I just mean a wedding where I can have a really nice dress. You know, you got your family and friends, you got drinks, you got food, you've got a somewhat nice venue with fairy lights, all of that. Oh, no, that's good enough for me.
No, and I want to be able to do that for you. Yeah, it's just scary. I actually do want to do that for you.
Yeah,
but I just but then I'm trying to flip the script and say, if it was,
it would be
round,
and I'm saying it would be disappointing, because obviously not every girl cares about like a wedding. Yeah. But for me and my sister, for example, we've always spoke about like, how do you want your wedding to be, like, since a kid. So it's like, if I never got to do that, it would be something I feel like I've been missing out on my lifetime.
I know what you mean. But I just want to, like I say, if it's the other way around, just for the sake of saying it, like, yes, I guess it could be disappointing, but like, for me, marriage is the act of marrying, and the rest is just like,
that's a bonus, I guess, to do it like
but
that.
I want to be able to give you it.
Yeah.
But I also want to know that if I didn't have it for whatever reason, I wouldn't miss out on you.
No, I would still stay with you, but I would be disappointed, and that's just a hard fact.
Yeah, and that's fine. I just, it
wouldn't mean I don't love you anymore or anything like that. I would just think to myself, guess I have to pay for my own wedding.
No, but fucking hell, it's about, we all know you're going to earn more than me for the rest of our lives.
No, you don't know that.
We do. Okay?
You don't know that.
You don't have to be a fucking mastermind.
I'm not being funny. You're not doing social media for the rest of your life, so you're going to eventually have a different job. It's very dumb to if you think that.
Pornography is something they're going into. Very lucrative business. But no, yeah, I mean, that's not. But the thing is, with the fucking, you saying that you want, like, I'm being devil advocate here.
Yeah.
Right. So this is not me saying my wants.
I've got other ones we need to go through too.
But this is important.
Okay.
The rest doesn't matter. The name change one I'm on about is how, like, you don't want to change your name to my name.
Right. So I've got. So number 4 was money.
Yeah, we spoke about
Number 5 was looks.
Yeah, same.
And I've put the bottom one as name change. However, I feel like that should be number 5 because it is quite important to me. Not particularly...
Keeping your name.
Keeping my name, I would like to keep my name. I would like to have... If I was to get married, I would like to have a double barrel. Purely because there aren't a lot of men in my family. And if I don't keep the name Hill, it is going to die. There's like one.
No,
I've got a cousin.
Cousins.
Yeah, I've got a cousin, but what if he doesn't have kids? Do you know what I mean? I feel like I would. It holds a lot of. I think it's just like precious to me, my name.
I understand that.
I would like to keep it, and the reason why I think it should be higher on my list because I feel it's important to me how the reaction would be from the other person. Because if the guy is going to be like, "Oh, you can't have a double barrel," I think, okay, hold on a minute. I'm my own person. My name is my identity. If I want to keep it, there should be no questions asked. You shouldn't say you can't do that. You have no right to do that.
Yes, I agree, but it would be an honour if you did took my last name.
And I am.
the name. I understand. Don't do that. I understand you want to keep your name and what and the values and what it means to you and what's happened. So I would never stop you from doing that. I think from a male's point of view, and I'm not talking about mine here. I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm trying to be the devil's advocate here. Yeah. Just say, I think that most men are like, they want to feel proud. They want to feel wanted. They want to feel like, not like property, like you're mine, but it feels weird that when you're like, I want to be with you. I want to marry you and I want to change my name to your name because I want to be part of like the family and I want to be yours. And it's like, fucking hell. Like, but that's all that boys and men like know from way back when, because that's the traditional stuff. And you want to have a traditional wedding as much as possible. The white dress, all this like fairy tale wedding stuff. And the only thing that a male really knows about a wedding is she takes your last name.
But why is that so important?
It's not important, but why is a white dress important?
Because I want to feel pretty.
No, but is it traditional?
A white dress and a name change is very different.
Yeah, but no, you get a pink dress. Why are you having a white one? Because it's what weddings you're known to have, right?
Yes, understandable. But
same
also,
with a name change.
Weddings, name change, that's a very like old school thing. Because back in the day, marriages were, women didn't work. Yeah. So you would be going into that family, like the man would be making the money, like you basically live because that man is looking after you. Do you know what I mean? So you are being thrown into this family. Mm-hmm. Whereas now, that's not how it works. Like the woman is still, she has her job, she makes her own money, she has her own life, she has her own income. Yeah. So then to take your name, it's like, so that's you're so old-fashioned, because it's like, I don't need to take your name anymore because I don't need you. Whereas back in the day, they needed a man.
So vexed. No, but I'm not saying it's me. I told you we'll go double-barreled. I don't care. I'm talking about just men, because women say, I want fucking this and I want that at my wedding. I want fucking white dress. I want a venue you've dreamed of your wedding since you were a kid. That's what you have dreamed of, right? And you want your dream wedding. Men have also thought, they don't just fucking not think. They go, I would love to have a wife one day who takes my name. And you probably don't understand that. As much as most men don't understand why you want a fucking certain white dress. Why can't you just get another white dress? Be like, no, it's what I wanted. It's what I've dreamed of. Men are like that with their name. They're like, it just feels nice.
Well, if you want to keep that crazy tradition,
you want me to eyeball?
Then you need to be in then not that I am ever going to take your name. I am going to have double barrel, but I'm saying if men actually think like that, then you need to play that part. Then
but that's an old-fashioned name, because it's like, you're my property. Like, no, you stay at home and you fucking you work with you sort the kids out. I make the money. You depend on me. That's not how it should be. A relationship should be anyway. But that shouldn't be just because I have your name. So now I'm a housewife.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But men should, if you're going to have that opinion, then you should be in that position where you're financially stable and all of that.
See, you're mad. Huh? You're either going to be financially stable or I ain't taking your name.
I'm not taking your name regardless.
No, but like the way I'm just trying to say, like, women have always said, like, why do men want, the other women to take their name so badly? Yeah. It's the same reason as why women want a white dress. Shut up. It fucking is.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to be nice here. I said you can have your fucking name. I don't care. I'm not trying to win you over here. I'm just trying to explain that you have been thinking, I want this, I want this. Men have also thought as a kid, I want this, I want this. Yes, they're quite different in terms of government, like being like government. Like, it's just a fucking dress and this is a whole name change. Yeah. But the point of what I'm saying is, women have a whole preconception of what they want their wedding to be like. And men, all they go is, I'm going to get the missus she's going to have my name. Yeah. And when they go, I don't want your name, you're like, whoa, that's the only thing I was going to fucking have.
What do you mean have?
It's hard to explain, but boys will know. And I'm not trying to be...
boys will be boys.
You can have your fucking name. I don't care. But we have a kid. Foreman's going at the end. They're going to be known as fucking...
No, they're having two names. No. It's come out of my fucking pussy. It's having Hill in it.
I put my dick in you. Well, that my dick.
I am birthing this child, and you want to have the name? No.
I'm having that fucking name.
No, it's having both of our names. Yeah. You are fucking dumb if you think that they're just having your name. No,
it's having both our names, yeah. Mine's going at the end.
Okay.
Because it will be referred to as Lucifer Foreman, not Lucifer Hill Foreman.
But Lucifer?
Yeah, the fucking devil, mate. Everything that comes out of you be the fucking devil.
Oh my.
So I'm just saying, if we have a kid, may I please have the end of the double barrel?
Yes.
Because then people like my friend, he's got a double barrel name.
You feel like your friends are gonna make fun of you.
They fucking do. I told them. They went, "Oh, that's funny."
Why is that funny?
They went, "Ah, that's Isabella written all over." A powerful woman she is. Powerful woman. Yeah. She knows what she wants and she'll get it. And you're just a little bitch. But I feel like, for me, I'm happy with whatever. I want you to be happy. But it needs to be a bit of equality here. I would, yes, you're birthing it. Mm-hmm. But it takes 2 to raise a kid.
Yeah, it does.
And if I could be pregnant for you, I fucking would. But I can't. And I'm not getting the blame for that. I don't want you to put it on me like I'm the one pregnant. Well, I didn't fucking make it this way.
I know.
If I could be pregnant and take the kid from you, I fucking would. But I can't.
I wish men could have it.
But that's why if you're like, I'm having the fucking, Hill's going to be the main name because I'm birthing out my puss. I'm like, well, then let's adopt.
What?
Let's make it equal then. Because I'm not having you hold that fucking pregnancy over me like a gun.
You should. What do you mean?
Like, I'm the one birthing this child.
I am the one, and you should respect that and appreciate that and be like, thank you for giving me a child.
No, I respect it.
It's not equal here. It never will be equal.
But that's fine.
I am birthing this kid, and you need to appreciate that.
No.
Not be like, oh, it needs to be equal. Let's adopt. The fuck?
No. But what I'm saying is, you're acting like I don't want to be pregnant. I'll be pregnant if I could.
I'm not saying that.
No, but
I am saying, yes, I am. I am birthing this child. It's 2023. It's having my name in it. End of.
No, that's fine.
And it's also having your name.
Yeah.
It's both of our child.
At the end.
It's both of our child.
Yeah.
So both of our names are in it.
Yeah.
That is what is equal.
And look, when you're pregnant, I'll rub your feet.
Yeah, you
It'll
will.
make you feel better. I would hold up your belly to take the weight off you. I'll do all these things. I don't want to be made to be like a cunt here.
No,
because
you're not.
I'll be the best dad.
Yeah.
I know I'll be a great dad. That sounds a bit cocky, but I mean, like, I will love my child and I'll do whatever for it. But for you, I'll do the same. And I do it now. I try and be the best I can. But I just like to be a bit of like devil's advocate. I like to hear your thoughts and your reasons why. But if I could be pregnant and take that toll off you, I fucking would. But I can't. So shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
I know, I'm going to get told off.
No, you're not.
But yeah.
Well, anyway, moving on. The last thing I want to update you guys on was Halloween.
Yeah.
Because...
Get it?
Yeah, get it. Halloween, what a time to be alive, hey?
And dead.
Huh?
And dead.
And dead, yeah.
Because everyone dresses up as you.
Oh, yeah, it's quite cool. Well, Austin Powers
is a fictional character.
Yes. Let's talk about that. When did Halloween become a thing of dressing up as characters, not dressing up scary? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Anyway, me and James dressed up as... Well, you dressed up as Austin Powers and I dressed up... Me and my friends were the fembots.
Yeah. My Sheilas. My
Your
women.
Sheilas.
My girls.
And we decided to go out clubbing. Which was a bad idea because... Did you guys know spirits... Alcoholic spirits are called spirits because they let the spirit in you. And drinking alcohol on Halloween is therefore quite dangerous because it's like you get drunker. Even last year on Halloween...
Drunker. You get drunker. Drunker.
Do you want to talk?
Yeah, you get more drunk.
Talk. Drunker. Sorry, that's not a word. You get more drunk. Last year we were awful. Do you remember when we ran into the club? We didn't have a ticket and somehow we just ran in.
Yeah. Because you said run.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm standing out here in the cold.
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
That was nuts.
But no, we go to Chalk a lot, don't we?
Yes.
And if you're from Brighton, you know that place.
I don't know why I go in there.
I always get into fights at Chalk. What's funny about that?
I wouldn't call it a fight.
Mate, right, next time I won't stand up for you then. Fucking fend for yourself then.
I mean, yes, it was a push. There was no physical...
Yeah, because I didn't need to make it go that far.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a physical fight in Chalk. An altercation or two. But they don't even want to fight me back because I'm fucking massive. Like, you might look at me through the screen and go, oh yeah, he's a small, skinny guy. I'm 6'4".
You are a tall guy.
Pure sex. And it just oozes out and they feel inferior. Mm-hmm. So whenever I go up to somebody, I go, stop. They go, yes, master. And this guy was dressed as Jesus.
Yes.
And I was dressed as Austin Powers.
Uh-huh.
You know, it wasn't... You know, we're in the club, everyone's cutting shapes, everyone's drunk. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not fucking delusional. You know, people just do silly things.
Yeah.
And he pushed one of your friends, or one of our friends, like, quite far. She's only a small girl.
Yeah.
She got fucking... She just got sent.
Uh-huh.
And so she was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you bumping into me so hard? And like, he didn't even apologise. He was like completely oblivious.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and starts going like, why are you fucking shouting at me? And like, she pushes him back to like, fucking, I don't know why she does that.
And I just said, because he was like, what are you doing? I was like, she pushed you because you pushed her. And he just looks at me and goes, you're a fucking R-word. And I go, sorry?
Yeah.
Huh? And then he says it again. And then out of nowhere...
No. You're missing a key part.
What?
Annabelle lifts her hand up to try and get some distance.
Yeah.
And he hits her hand.
Oh.
But I thought he hit your hand and hit you.
Oh, really?
That's why I came in. Fucking all guns blazing.
You went, don't!
Yeah.
Don't say that word!
I grabbed him and I pushed him and I went, don't ever say that. And then, which is quite cringe. It's like quite cringe. Don't you ever say that again. And then he got back up. And as he got back up, I thought, fucking hell, he's going to go for me now. So I just smacked him on the floor again.
Yeah.
Just another big push.
Boom.
And no, but it was quite aggressive.
He actually like flew.
He did fly.
Yeah, that was a big push.
It wasn't very Christian of Jesus.
No, it
to
wasn't.
say that word.
No, it wasn't.
He's supposed to be all loving and all knowing.
Yeah.
And he was just, all he was a cunt.
Yeah, proper prick.
And he and all those people got in, like 5-6 people were like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm just like, what the hell, fucking, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then I see a security guard jump down from the stage, so I just turn around and I just start going.
And this song, I'm on the highway to hell. Was on. It was kind of like a movie.
And people were
watching
laughing and stuff. It was good.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was very out of your character to just push someone. You must have been very angry.
I was fucking fuming. I thought he hit you.
Yeah, true.
And I was like, but I always get so amped up because the only fight I'd been in, I was bottled. So like, I get like, I'm like, if I don't stop it or hurt him or whatever, I just get like fucking get hurt.
Yeah.
So like, I just didn't want to fight, but also wanted to fight. But like, I don't know. It's weird, man. I'm just a strong guy. I'm too strong. I don't even know my abilities sometimes. But then you put me down. You're just like, oh, I've never seen you do that. Why'd you do that?
I wasn't putting
I
you down.
fucking protected you.
I wasn't putting you down. I was like, oh, that's not like you, James.
Yeah, but you didn't go, that's hot or sexy.
Am I meant to?
Yeah, fucking women are like, oh my god, if a man defends for me, I'm fucking horny. You didn't do shit. You went, that's fucking weird. You don't do that.
No, because normally you're the peacemaker.
I was making peace.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you speak to him again?
No, I appreciate it, and I love that you stood up for me.
No, you didn't. You were like, that's weird. Like,
no,
why'd you do that?
I never said that's weird.
And my legs were shaking. You all just went, you didn't give me a cuddle. That's weird.
What the fuck? I did give you a cuddle.
You didn't give me a smooch. You didn't give me a fucking little one of that. Did you? You didn't care. You were just like, sure. And then I spoke to my mum about it the other day. She went, that's not like you either.
Yeah, so she agrees.
Yeah, but fuck, I'm not a pussy. Like, I'm here. I'm there. I'm ready to fucking go. I'll fight to the death for someone. Who the fuck is WhatsApping me again?
Well, anyway, guys.
I am now vexed, angry.
You're going to play FIFA now?
I'm going to play FIFA to get all the steam out. But there was one thing I want to mention before we end this podcast is that me and Isabel have got some really exciting news and stuff coming. You've already seen it on my socials. You haven't seen it on Isabella's yet.
Yeah, mine hasn't come out.
It hasn't come out yet, but mine's come out, and it's our Spark clothing edit or collection.
Yeah. It's Pangea. Is that how you pronounce it? Pangea or Pangaea? Some people say Pangaea.
Well, they just don't know how to speak.
It's Pangea X Spark.
Yep.
So Pangea has launched an app where creators can create their own clothing, and that is what we've been able to do, which is really exciting. So James has his designs.
You've seen me wear mine, like the Outcast Club. You've seen it on like season 1 of the podcast. You've seen it before, but I never told you what it was. You know. If
you are looking for a good quality hoodie, I honestly do recommend it because it is hard to find a hoodie that doesn't shrink in the wash and actually stays to what it is.
Winter.
It's so good for winter. It's the perfect like airport outfit as well. So
it's even good in the summer. Yeah, in the summer, like it's not even like it's just perfect. Like we're not just saying that because if you didn't buy it.
Yeah, like I've given samples to my friends and family, and they always say the quality is incredible because it's Pangea. So, yeah.
But yeah, so the links will be down there in the description. Isabel's be coming out very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Mine already out, so if you want to shop that, go crazy. If not, just give it some love, share it around. But thank you guys so much.
Also, if you've noticed, we are now uploading on Mondays.
Oh yeah.
Which is new. We thought we would try that out.
Yeah, uploading on Mondays.
So we're going to be posting every week, Monday at 5 p.m. So that has obviously changed from Thursday at 6 p.m. We wanted to try have a more normal routine with it, because I feel like Thursday 6 p.m. is so random. So as soon as the new week starts, you've got a new episode to watch, which is really exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It's been so nice to talk to you guys again. And make sure to come back next week at 5 p.m. on a Monday to see me and James with a guest.
With a guest, our first guest. And also, I just want to say, if this is a bit chaotic, it's our first one. We'll be back to norm. You know, it's just it can't be a Best Friends Food podcast without the WhatsApp pinging off. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Keep it authentic. Keep it humble, mate. We're not in a studio.
No.
We're in our gaff.
Yep.
But yeah, comment down below what other guests you want to see. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.